creating flat, long shadows in Adobe Illustrator CC is a great way to really make your design pop, especially if you are designing icons. And the surprising thing is, doing this is pretty easy, even though some people say it's a big deal, but it really isn't. And in this video, we're going to find out how to get around a common issue some of you might experience. And all you need to get all of this done are three features: the layers feature, the transparency feature, and then finally the blending options feature. That's it. And if you can't find layers or transparency, from the right side, all you have to do is go to where it says window, and then all of this is listed alphabetically, and from there you can see layers and you can see transparency. So if you click on them, they will pop up. Okay, so now let's start organizing our artwork with layers. So as you can see, when I open up the layers panel right here, all I see is the original and layer. So this is what I do. The background is blue and the original contains my artwork. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is create a new layer. So I'm going to click this menu icon and then choose new layer. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to give this layer a name. I'm going to call it shadow because this is where my shadows are going to be. And click OK. All right. Now this is very, very important. Make sure the layer that will contain your shadows goes below the layer that contains your artwork. After all, in real life, you don't see your shadow on top of you. That would be weird. So drag this below your original layer that contains your artwork. All right. Now go back to your original layer. So click on it. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to copy everything. So click, drag, and select. Now to make this easier for you, you might want to hit Control or Command G, depending if you are Windows on a Mac. So Command G if you are on a Mac, Control G if you're on Windows. So hit Control, Command G. Why? Because if you click anywhere on the image, everything will be selected. It's that much easier to move things around by grouping items. Okay, so after doing that, select and then hit Command or Control C to copy it. And now what I'm going to do is go to my shadow layer and then paste it there. Okay, and to do that, we're going to do a special kind of pasting. We're going to hit Shift, Control, or Command G. Shift, Control, Command G. And we're going to do this twice. Okay, Shift, Control, or Command V once, and then Shift, Control, and Command V again. Okay, 2 times. After doing that, we're going to lock and make our original layer invisible. Now, why is hitting Shift, Control, Command V important? Well, that's because it puts it in the exact same spot as your original artwork. This is what you need to create your shadow. If you don't do that, then your shadow and your original artwork will be displaced. It will be weird. It's like you're standing over there. It's like you're standing over there and your shadow is all the way right here. Weird. So this is why this is important. All right, so now after doing all that, you can start moving this around. So as you can see, now I have 2 objects, and you can move them pretty far away from each other, except make sure you don't move this, okay? Because this will be displayed from your artwork, like I said. So keep this where it is. All right, now I'm going to change the color of both of these to black. Why? Because shadows are naturally black. So select, click, drag, select, and then change the color, the fill color, to black. You can type 000 in the hex code, or you can drag with a slider and change them to black. And there you go. All right. So now what? Now we are going to use a transparency feature, because this is going to be a nice transitioning shadow like this, and then it's going to gradually turn invisible. So you want to make this item invisible. So to do that, click on it. Okay, select all of this and then go through the transparency panel and then change the opacity to 0%. That will make it completely invisible. It's still here, it's just invisible. All right, but now we want a nice, subtle, smooth shadow, not a hard shadow. So change the opacity of this also to about 20%. So subtle dark color gradually fades out to invisible. All right. Now what you're going to do is tweak your blend option. So go on top to where it says object and then click where it says, go to where it says blend. Okay, hover over there and then click blend options. After doing that, for spacing, choose specified distance and then set the pixels to 1 and then click OK. All right, so now select everything, both shadows, both items, and then go to object again, hover on blend and choose make. And there you go, your shadow is made. And then go to layers again this time, and then make your original layer visible again. There you go. But whoa, what's going on here? Where's my shadow? Where's a flat shadow? It's a great thing that I am experiencing this issue, so that I may help you guys out as well. Some of you guys who are experiencing this, because all you see are these weird lines. Where is the nice looking flat shadow? What in the world? Take a deep breath and don't worry, it's working just fine. Sometimes this happens because of the settings in your PC or in Illustrator or GPU. But if you were to save this as a PDF, PNG or JPEG, you'll see that it works just fine. Let me show you what I mean. If I take everything and then export as PNG, for example, and then call this, give the file name test as an example, export. There you go. Let's see what happens. Minimize everything. All right. So as you can see, it's a perfect looking long shadow. There it is. It works just fine. But if I were to go back in Adobe Illustrator, it looks all weird. So don't worry about this. Don't let this scare you. It works just fine. And if I were you, if this is happening sometimes, if you have a weak GPU, it's probably not a good idea to zoom in because it gets slow. So zoom out a bit. All right. And lastly, one thing that might help a bit is when you click on this, is go to transparency again and then change your blend mode to multiply. That helps a little bit. And that's it. This is how you create a nice looking flat long shadow in Adobe Illustrator CC. It's that easy, that simple. For more videos like this, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.